Here we are at 170 Curtin Street, Carlton, where we'll be painting the exterior of this black building. The building is for sale and the client wants to freshen up the front facade with a bit of new paint. And although the building does appear to be black in photos, it is more of a grey, so we'll be matching the walls with the existing door and roller door, and you can see there's quite a difference between the two colours now. We've started the preparation by cutting in the walls, and shortly we're going to start rolling in these walls to get them looking really good. And you can also see here that the walls are going to match the roller door as well. And the client is basically wanting everything to blend in rather than make a contrast of the different surfaces. He just wants everything to look the same. As we go around the corner in this laneway tends to be a bit of a problem with graffiti. So it has been painted a number of times and it already is a slightly different color than the original, but we are going to paint the entire thing again and bring it up so that it's looking nice and sharp and clean and is ready for real estate agent photos. Now we're also going to be painting this back wall here, which is inside a courtyard, which is more visible from this laneway, in Dulux Antique White USA. And we're going to be freshening up this white wall and the windows up high off of a scaffold. And we're also going to make sure that this pink wall is also painted white so that it doesn't stand out like it does at the moment, so that it's less of an objection for any prospective clients that are looking to buy the place, in case it puts people off. But also the pink hasn't been painted for a while, so it's fading. There is stains showing through, there is some cracks that are coming through. We'll attend to all of those and make sure that the place is looking really sharp and neat and clean, so that when the new owners move in, there's nothing for them to do. We're also going to attend to the timber trims that are running horizontally across the wall and are very difficult to maintain. So most people don't maintain them. They kind of forget about them. They're out of sight, out of mind. So we're going to maintain them. We're going to sand them, remove all the flaking paint, and then paint them in the same color as the wall, again just to make them blend in rather than stand out. And we're also going to attend to the front of this balcony, and we'll get up on a ladder and also paint these windows at the top of that veranda on that balcony, and just make them all fresh and make them look really good. So in a little while we will have some after photos and an after video for you. Here we are once again, day 4 at Curtin Street, North Carlton. And what you can see is 2 coats on the front of the entire building, except in the area that is a feature, which is the old grey colour on the render. So the client decided that he didn't want that painted, and now it looks like a little bit of a feature and it stands out. But the exterior has been finished. The windows have had 2 coats of paint. They've been sanded and prepared and been given 2 coats of paint. You can see all the windows are looking great now, and the exterior of the building has had 2 coats of exterior low sheen in black, and so has this really large exterior wall, which is quite hard to get to because of how narrow the path or the access is. But we did manage to get there, and we've painted the entire building outside now with 2 coats of black. We've painted the windows. We're just finishing those windows upstairs, and the place is looking really sharp, and it's going to come up really fantastically on photos for sale. Now we're also in the process of sanding and preparing the back courtyard, which was previously pink, and we're using a scaffold to get up there and do that. But we've already started the process of turning the pink white, so there's less objections, and you can see where the paint has covered on the left side and how the pink is protruding through. It's quite a difficult color to cover, but we are going to cover it. We'll probably give that wall 3 coats, but the scaffold has given us access to those windows. So once the walls are painted and finished, we'll start preparing and painting the windows as well, and this job will be complete. Now if you're in Carlton or North Carlton and you're looking for some exterior paint work, just call Bill from Melbourne City Maintenance on 0403 162 374, and we'll get your place looking really sharp and ready for sale as well, so that when your prospective buyer turns up, they realize that there's nothing else to do to the place, only move in.